Honourable member for Leduc-Beaumont-Devon.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, my constituents are concerned that despite all the money that this province is invested in capital projects, school space in communities such as Beaumont is not sufficient to meet the needs of growing communities, forcing the local school board in Beaumont to reconfigure grades in various facilities to the dissatisfaction of parents. To the Minister of Education, why do school projects lag so far behind the need when population growth should be predictable, and what are you doing to ensure that communities growing like Beaumont get the schools they need?
Honourable Minister.
Well, Mr. Speaker, there is a reality that we face. The province has been growing rapidly, and we have to try hard to keep up and, in fact, get ahead of the demand in areas like schools. And we have some hot spots in the province. Nonetheless, we have completed about 110 projects over the last 2 years, and there's more projects happening. We are working with school boards, and we have one of the best demographic modelling tools available, and so we have a very good predictive process relative to where we need schools. We're working with the school boards on dealing with their issues.
The honourable member.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. And my first supplemental is to the Minister of Infrastructure. Mr. Minister, what are you doing to get new schools built in these growing communities like Beaumont where there is exceptional need?
Well, Mr. Speaker, as the Honourable Minister of Education said, we are continuing to work with school boards. We have met with school boards, and we have done a detailed analysis whether a school board needs modernizations or renovations or additions. And Mr. Speaker, most importantly, we're looking at innovative and creative ways to deliver these schools, whether it be bundling or alternative financing, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, we need to ensure that the schools are provided in a cost-effective.
The honourable member.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you to the Minister, again to the Minister of Infrastructure. You say that you're working on a plan, but when can my constituents and people of these other fast-growing areas actually see some concrete results? How soon will you get this done?
Well, Mr. Speaker, our Premier has committed that these schools will be delivered, and it is a priority of this government. It will happen, and it will happen soon.